KD-KE0RSU.
Kilo Echo 0, Romeo Sierra Uniform.
Roger, and what's the name there, please?
Echo Delta.
One more time, please.
Echo Delta.
I got you, sir. Ed, whereabouts are you, sir?
Southeast Iowa.
Oh, have we talked on the internet or communicated?
Negative.
Okay, I was expecting a gentleman from Iowa to try to check in maybe this afternoon, but I've got you about probably 3 dB above my noise level. Roger.
Roger, I'm only running 10 watts.
Understand you're running 10 watts.
That's correct.
Roger, Roger. Well, I've got you at the 10 watt power setting. Now you could come on up to a kilowatt if you got it.
No, 100 watts max.
I'll take it.
There's 100 watts.
I love it. I mean, I'm all for the low power stuff and all that, but we are recording, and that was, like I say, it was about 3 dB above my noise level. Roger.
Roger, I got knocked off the frequency just a little bit then.
Oh, Roger, yeah, I thought you might have been attacked by Darth Vader.
Yeah, when I rolled in that extra wattage, I bumped the VFO.
Okay, so this is the same radio as before, except you're back to max power. Roger.
Roger.
All righty, and what kind of radio is this?
The Yaesu FT991.
Ah, Roger, Roger. It sounds pretty good, sir. What part of Iowa are you in?
Southeast corner, a little place called Mount Pleasant.
Alrighty, I'm looking at your audio, and I'm showing it as somewhat not processed. If you would be interested in maybe getting a little fatter audio, I would suggest that you might start with the compressor at about a 3, Roger.
Okay, I don't think today I want to mess with it, but I may check back with you sometime.
Roger, Roger. It looked pretty good that time, but normally, you want about a 3 dB dynamic range, which puts your average percent of peak modulation somewhere around 80–85%, and that's a good fat signal. The problem is today there's so much noise on the frequency, man-made and otherwise. Mostly, I think it's man-made. That along with poor signal situations just raises havoc with trying to perceive exactly what some folks are saying when their RF levels are really pretty low coming in. So that's why we want to get the fattest audio we can, trying to keep it as pleasant as possible, but trying to get that average percent of peak modulation up so we can be heard and understood even in pretty adverse signal situations. Roger.
Roger. What's your QTH?
We're located next to Louisville, Kentucky. We're just across the Ohio River from Louisville in Indiana. Roger.
Roger.
And I don't know about how far we are away, but I know Iowa's a fair piece down the road. Roger.
Roger, yeah.
So I appreciate the check-in there, and like I say, maybe some afternoon, you could check in, and we could huddle a little bit, and consider mic EQ and dynamic range and all that stuff. Roger.
Roger. What's the handle there?
The handle here is Jim at Juliet India Mike, and this is the Qso-Vlog network, where we run between 3:30 and 5, and recording air checks, continuous, and then we post it within the couple of days up on YouTube. And you can go to YouTube and hear your audio. Just go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor. That'll take you to the Qso-Vlog page, and on that page you'll be looking for Qso entitled My Group Air Check 3/22/19. That's today's date. My Group Air Check 3/22/19. Roger?
Roger on that. Okay, well, 73, have a good day, and I appreciate talking with you. KC9VKV, KE0RSU.
Roger, Roger, Ed, 3's that way, sir, and don't be a stranger if you're about next Friday afternoon. Give us a shout. Love to hear from you. This is KC9VKV and the Qso-Vlog network. If you've got a radio you want to check out, give us a call. We are recording between now and 5, and gosh, I guess we're celebrating daylight savings time. Just within the next little while, we just changed over there, so we're on daylight savings time now, I think. This is KC9VKV.